Okay, good evening, good day, good whatever time of the day or evening it is for you. My name is Mark Lazar, and I'm gonna try to do my best to explain to you what is Travorium, what is our club, as a travel club, and what it is as a business. So you can do both. You can travel with us for a lot less. You can travel better with us, and you can also make money with us. My background, I'm in this industry, in the network marketing industry, for the past 13 years. I built a very big organization in a previous company, and about a year ago, I found Travorium, and my wife and I have been building Travorium since January of this year. It's not even a year. And my job today is to explain to our guests, people who have not seen it before, or people maybe who have a fly here, or people who maybe have seen it once before but still have questions. So to clarify things, to answer those questions for you, to give you enough information so you can make a decision if this club and is the business is for you. So let's begin. The name Travorium, obviously two words, travel emporium together. And who we are a private, closed club, members only, that allows its members to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. And because we also allow people give people an opportunity to make money while traveling, we call ourselves a better life company, because if you travel and make money, no matter what your view of life is, it is a better life when you can do those two things together. So a couple of things about the company, so you know who you are looking at. So the company is in the 12th year of business, so we are not a startup. We're not trying to figure it out. We have passed the test of time. We're in the 12th year of existence. We started in March of 2013 in California. And now we have expanded in over 100 countries on 7 continents. In over 60 countries, we already have existing active teams helping us build up the business. In remaining countries, we're open for business there, but we haven't started building actively yet. We've done millions in sales just this year. This year is not over yet. We added over 20,000 new customers. So the growth is incredible. And it continues to be incredible. We've opened a new office this year. We had 2 offices, one original one in California. We opened one in Spain a few years ago. And this year we added an office in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, because the growth in Central Asia is incredible. We're adding thousands of people all the time. Okay, let's see. So what do we offer? We offer everything that you can think of when it comes to travel. So for example, if you're familiar with a site like Booking or Expedia or any of those sites, you can now, instead of using them, use your own site and book all these travel-related services through it. Except here, you're going to save a lot of money. And I'll show you our model, and you'll understand why through us, you pretty much get access to wholesale rates, travel agent rates, if you will. So again, resorts, hotels, cruises, car rentals, parks, tours, activities, entertainment. You can even book airline tickets through us, except on airline tickets, we do not promise such deep discounts as on all of these services. So what are the benefits to the members of the club? First of all, with the travel membership, you can pay for your vacations in advance. In other words, think of a travel piggy bank. Every month, you are setting aside some money towards your travel. And I'll show you the system. I'll explain how all that works. So you can earn travel points towards travel and use them to travel right away. There's no restrictions. And I'm going to show you how you can collect these travel points for free at no cost. Uh, Also, you can save up to 70% off the retail value of the hotels, resorts, cruises, etc. Plus, you get 3% cash back for some of the platforms as loyalty points. Uh, and finally, you also have an opportunity to make money 24/7 from anywhere in the world in the form of residual income. Don't know if you're familiar with residual income. I'm going to explain it tonight, but I can tell you that residual income can completely change your life. My wife and I are in this world, in this space for the past 13 years. We've been uh, getting residual income for the past 13 years, and it's a life-changing experience. And we'll talk about it a little later. These are the three levels of membership. By far the most popular and the biggest bang for the buck, so to speak, is Platinum. Platinum membership costs $270 one time. And starting month number two, because 270 includes membership for the first month. Starting month number two, you put away $135 in the form of 270 travel points. And you can use all of the platforms. I'll show you 5 different platforms, independent, different platforms that we have access to. If you ask me, each one of them individually is worth the membership price. You get access to all 5 of them. So this is by far the most popular. I have the platinum membership. My wife has platinum membership. My daughter has platinum membership. We also have titanium membership, which is a little less money, but it also gives you less. So it's $150. Here you set aside $75 monthly in the shape of in the form of 150 travel points. You have access to all platforms, but the discounts are not as deep as with platinum. Here you have up to 80% of retail. Here you have to up to 50. And then finally, the least expensive silver. Here you have really very limited use of our club. For $70 upfront and $52.50 every month. You only have access to 2 platforms out of 5, and I'll show you which ones. Travel site, and there's also entertainment portal that you have. So these are the 3 membership levels. On top of that, if in addition to traveling, if just being a traveler, a member of our club as a traveler, you also want to make money and promote this club to people who you know, we give you all the tools of running your own business. It costs $80 annually. And you get your own website, your back office, all the videos, slides that I'm showing you were prepared by the company. Training, there's a lot of it. And you get the turnkey business. Basically, the product is the club membership, and we are the agents of Travorium. By the way, with all the tax advantages, just imagine being able to write off all your travel off your taxes. Obviously, you need to talk to your tax advisor, to your accountant. But the concept is everything that you do now is tax deductible because you're running a business. Okay, let's keep going. So if you decide to partner up with us, I'm going to show you the way how you can very simply and easily get rid of the monthly payment. So if you join, let's say, as a platinum member, because most people do, all you need is to refer 3 new platinum members to Travorium. And once that happens, you start making the same amount of money that it costs you monthly to be the member. So in this case, it's $135. So for 3 new members, Travorium pays you every month $135, which you use to pay for your membership. So you no longer have to reach into your pocket to pay for the membership. It comes out of your income of Travorium. I'll show you how to do that. But let's talk about the different platforms that Travorium offers you. The first one is very unique. It's called World Tours. This is where Travorium offers you over 100 especially Q-rated trips per year. These are all super luxury trips to minimum four, typically five-star hotels and resorts all over the world, the most exotic destinations you can think of, the most luxurious places. And here you can use the points that you've been accumulating to pay for the trips. So it's a combination of dollars and points. But the interesting thing is you don't have to wait until you accumulate those points. You can go on these trips from day one as you register in Travorium. Only the advantage as you accumulate points, it costs you less in dollars and you can use more points, especially if you get points for free. Then it's mind blowing the opportunity. But even if you're paying $135 a month, still the prices are a lot less than retail because here's the mechanism. Travorium acts as a tour operator in this case. Travorium buys out these trips a year ahead of time, a year in advance, pays for them in cash. Hotels are very eager to sell them a year ahead of time because, as you know, the most expensive room in the hotel is the vacant room. So if they can guarantee a block of 50, 100 rooms 12 months in advance, they're offering very aggressive terms, very discounted rates. The Travorium passes these rates to us, plus we can use points to pay for them, and it becomes ridiculous. Let me show you some examples of, we call it our dreamcation platform. So you can go to Venice, Italy for 5 days to a five-star hotel with breakfast. Included is a glass factory tour to Murano factory, water shuttle to and from the airport, and the whole thing costs $360 for two. Or Dubai, five-star hotel for 6 days with breakfast, $99. Jamaica, Montego Bay, all inclusive, five-star resorts, 5 days, $612. Why so cheap? Because it's these dollars plus points that you have accumulated over 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And you use these points to go on these trips, and that's how much you have to pay in dollars. A couple of more. Vegas, five-star hotel, 4 nights, $19. And I know it's hard to believe. You see these prices and you say, how is that possible? Well, that's the uniqueness of the way Travorium's business model is. The booking ahead of time plus the points. Hawaii, five-star hotel, $499 with breakfast. New York, five-star hotel, $399 with breakfast. So these are examples, and they're over 100 per year, over 10 every month that you can choose from. But these are the trips that Travorium offers to us, and we have to choose from that offering. Another platform that acts completely differently now is Getaways. Getaways has access to over 2,000 luxury apartments all over the world that are fully furnished. These are not typical hotel rooms. These are apartments with a kitchen, with utensils, with a washer and dryer, with a refrigerator. These are the examples and these are actual pictures of these resorts. You can go to Canary Islands and spend 7 nights in the studio for $7. Why? Because you see, it says after points applied. You use your travel points. Every member, platinum or titanium, gets these points every month. Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, 7 nights in a 1-bedroom, $149. Orlando, Florida, this is by Disney World. This is super luxury. This is 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, kitchen, huge living room, 2 balconies, $142. So that's platform number 2. Now let's move on to another platform. Completely, everything changes. It's called the travel site. This one is simpler to understand because this is very similar to Booking or Expedia. We've all used Booking and Expedia. So this works the same way. There's no restrictions. You can go anytime, anywhere you want. You just specify destination, dates, and how many adults, how many kids. And you can book hotels, you can book activities, cruises, entertainment, rental cars, even airfares, airline tickets. So this only with discounts. So, for example, 6 nights in Sydney, Booking or Expedia, 2,179, we're 1,640. Paris, 6 nights, retail or booking rate 903, we're 521. You can see that these are appreciable differences. These are not typical $15, $20 discounts that you can find by scouring the internet and jumping from, Booking to Expedia to Priceline and such. This is considerable difference. Brussels, 6 nights, Booking 1330, we are 1,065. You can save thousands of dollars. My wife and I just came back from Central Asia, where we spent a month, stayed in all the super luxury 5-star hotels, paid half price. Made the trip even better because we were saving so much money. Now, let's talk about the industry. If we were to make money, we want to start doing it in an industry that's promising, that's active, that's growing. And I don't think there is a better place, a better industry right now, more vibrant, more faster growing than travel. Travel this year is $10 trillion. It's bigger than anything you can think of, better than oil industry, bigger than automotive industry. And it's estimated to reach 15.5 trillion in 9 years. So it's growing very fast. Traveling is business of dreams. Today, everybody wants to go somewhere, or they're sharing where they just came from. It's easy to explain, it's fun to do, and it can be done from home. It's a home-based business. You don't need an office. You don't need a boss. You don't need to pay rent. You can do it you can start it on a very part-time basis. You can keep doing it on a very part-time basis. Most people, as they see results, they see success, they see money, they decide to invest a little more time and effort because they see the payoff. So what makes us different? What's Travorium advantage? There's a couple. First of all, the easiest one to understand, we do not spend any money on advertising. These companies spend millions. For example, if you think of Booking, let's use them as an example. If you go to Google and say, I want to go to Mexico, what's the first thing that shows up on Google search? Booking. Why? Do you think it's an accident? No, they pay millions of dollars to show up on the first page of Google. Travorium will not show up there. We don't want to be there. We don't advertise. The only way to find Travorium is to be invited by a member, just like you were invited by somebody. I hope you'll thank them after this presentation, because whether this business is for you or not, you're learning something new. It's something that the world does not know about. And there will be a couple of other new things that you will learn. But because we don't advertise, it's only word of mouth. So we, members of Travorium, decide to share this information with our loved ones, with people who we know. Because listen, if you find something great, you instinctively, naturally want to talk to people who you know about it. I always use an example. If you find a gas station somewhere in your neighborhood that's half price of everywhere else, I think you will not sneak there in the middle of the night. You will tell your friends, tell your family, tell people who you care about. Listen, you can save a lot of money at such and such address at the gas station. Same thing here. It's exactly the same thing. And when you share it with people, Travorium gains new members and pays us for that. That's it. Another advantage is the membership fees. Travorium, that's a source of income for the company. So it's like Costco. If you're familiar with Costco, Costco sells milk and eggs for a lot less money than the supermarkets. And if you think about why, the reason is they charge a lot of money for the membership fees. bulk of their income is membership fees. Travorium is exactly the same model. Booking is the old antiquated model. They buy low, sell high. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that today most businesses are moving toward the subscription model. It's the model of the 21st century. And Travorium is the first and the only company that does that in travel subscription model. That's why we're growing so fast. So this is where we're different from all other booking engines. And now I want to show you how we get paid. So first of all, I already mentioned to you that if you decide you can talk to three people, we call it three to profitability. You become a director. The title is a director once you have three new members in your team. We call them platinum directors. Let's talk about platinum membership again, because that's by far the most popular one. So all you need to do is invite three new platinum members to Travorium. You become a platinum director, and you start making $4.45 every day. And it's $137 a month, which covers your membership fee. But now I want to stop for a minute and talk about this type of income. When I started making $4.45 a day, I was ecstatic. And you would think 4.45 a day. What are you talking about? Why are you so excited? Well, because I was making that amount every day, and I didn't have to do anything for that. Because the same three people that I invited to Travorium were paying their membership every month. Every month I was making $135. Did not have to do a thing anymore. I did work one time. I invited three people, and every month they pay $135. I make $135 in commission for that. Warren Buffett, I don't know if you know the name. Warren Buffett happens to be the fifth wealthiest person in the world. This is what he said. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And I don't know how you react to this. It hit me right between the eyes about 13 years ago. This was when I heard this phrase for the first time. I did not have a plan. My plan was to work until I died. I was 50 years old at that time. And I was working, my wife and I were working, we had a mortgage company. And after 2008, we were working 12-hour days. And we both knew that that couldn't last much longer. We were going to end up in the hospital because the stress and the workload was insane. So we were looking, and I met people who showed me this type of income, residual income. And I was blown away because I did not know. I have an engineering degree, I have an MBA in finance. Nobody ever taught me how to make residual. Nobody even mentioned residual income to me ever. And I met these people here who said, we'll teach you, because in our model, the better you do, the more money you make, the better we all do. And I said, I'm yours, teach me. And they taught me. In the next, the past 13 years, we've been living this lifestyle of money coming in without time having to be invested. And I can tell you guys, it changes you. I'll give you an example. Right now, I am in Philadelphia. My daughter lives in Philly. She just gave birth to our granddaughter, our second grandchild. And we're here for now. This is month 2 that we're here. Why? Because her husband broke his leg, and it's a right leg, and he can't drive. And they need help. She was pregnant, and he couldn't drive, so somebody had to help them. And we're here because we can be here. We don't have an office to go to. I don't have a boss. I don't have to report anywhere. If I have to help my daughter, I come and I help her. That's an example of freedom of time and money. And that's what I'm showing to you. So I just invite you to pay attention, because today just might be the turning point where you decide to add something to your daily schedule that can potentially change everything. So this is simple way of having all the benefits of Travorium for free. Invite 3 people. If you decide to go further, Now you have a little team. Now it's you and three people. So you no longer have to do everything yourself. And as your team, see, the beautiful thing here is Travorium will pay you not just for what you do, but for what you and your team do together. So now the numbers will continue to grow. If you and your team invite 16 new members to Travorium, you now make $300 a month, $10 daily. Then we get paid daily. So these numbers in red are daily, but you can multiply them by 30 yourself very easily. So again, 25 and 25, we build two teams left and right, but this is a technicality. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Just know you have to invite you and your team. That's the key. Once you and your team invite 50 people to Travorium, you make $25 every day, $750. Most people make 1,000, 1,500 because there's some bonuses in addition to $25 daily. But 750 is the minimum. Every month you get a check for 750 because 50 people are paying their membership dues. I just want you to, again, I'm going to repeat the same thing over and over again because this is such a novel concept to a lot of people that they've done the work one time and they keep getting paid over and over and over and over again. 3-star director. So 126 people joined your team. Out of this 126 people, you need to invite a handful, 5 or 6. But the team invites 126, and you're making $70 a day, which is $2,100 minimum a month. 4-star director, 125 people on the left, 125 people on the right, 250 people together, $100 per day, minimum $3,100 a month. Every month, the check comes in over and over and over again. Finally, the position of ambassador. This is a position that I suggest you run to because once you build a team of 376 people, out of which, again, understand, not you personally bring in about 10, but the team brought in 376, you now make $4,200 a month minimum, but because there's now global bonus, ambassador global bonus opens up, share of the company. There's a couple of other bonuses. There's paid vacations. There's a Louis Vuitton experience. Adela Hart, the president's wife, loves Louis Vuitton. So each ambassador gets a gift. I think it's like a $3,000 gift. 3-star ambassadors get an Omega watch. So there's a lot of Travorium spoils its ambassadors because it wants its ambassadors traveling the world, sharing with people the lifestyle, how they made the money, how they became the ambassador, and telling their story. So this is the position to run to. And its average ambassador makes about 12K, 11, 12K every month because of all the pulls. And understand the ambassador is not the end. Ambassador is the beginning. You can keep going. 1-star ambassador, 4-star ambassador. The monthly income is unlimited. 18,000, 24,000, 74,000. These are monthly incomes. The position that we stop at on this page is executive chairman. It's close to 100,000 a month, over $1 million a year. But that's not the limit. There's no limit. It's up to you what the limit is. It's up to you how much you want to work, how much you want to make. We teach you everything. Remember, I mentioned to you that there's a lot of training. You're never by yourself. This is a team effort. There are people who are willing to teach you everything. The people who've done it, who've made these positions, who've made the money, they're willing to teach you. This is unheard of in real world, in normal corporate environment. That doesn't happen, trust me. Here it does happen because of how the system works. So, better life requires a better way. I invite you guys to contact the person who invited you here and enroll in the business with us and start building. We're going to help you step by step how to do this. I want to thank you on this note. Don't wait too long. Don't think about it. We all know you're not going to think about it. Make a decision. Join us, and let's work together. Guys, I appreciate your time. Thank you, and I'll see you on the beach.